The Q7 offers amazing all-new infotainment and sound systems, while a new generation of Audi Connect makes it a leader in connectivity and technology. Nothing demonstrates this better than the beautifully implemented available Virtual Cockpit. The Virtual Cockpit is an innovative, fully digital instrument cluster with a large 12.3-inch display that delivers vibrant color and a speedy 60 frames per second thanks to the NVIDIA quad-core processor. Classic mode offers a crisp and clear view of the traditional speedometer and tachometer, while infotainment mode minimizes the classic gauges in favor of navigation and other visuals. The Q7's MMI infotainment system introduces a large glass touch surface with haptic button-like feedback. The touchpad allows the driver or passenger to write, pinch to zoom, or scroll the screen for ease of use not found on another system. Handwriting recognition eliminates cumbersome character selection, while new voice recognition allows for the use of natural language to make a selection. Questions like, "Where's the closest Audi dealership?" bring back the intended result. Android Auto and Apple Carplay integration is available in the new Q7 as well. Simply plug in and the MMI becomes an extension of your compatible phone's connected capabilities. The new 3D sound systems available in the Q7 set a new benchmark for luxury vehicles as they exploit the spatial dimensions of the vehicle, filling the cabin with sound as if heard right on the stage. The available Bang & Olufsen system integrates 23 speakers throughout and delivers 1,920 watts of sound. A new generation of Audi Connect comes to the Q7, adding numerous new features. Wi-Fi hotspot capability is offered with integrated 4G LTE. Owners can now use their compatible smartphones to lock and unlock doors and view vehicle status. The app can also set valet, geofencing, and speed alerts to notify you of unexpected or unauthorized vehicle use. Apps are available for select smartwatches which allow control of Audi Connect right from your wrist. These are just some of the 35 services the new generation of Audi Connect offers, and it's easy to see why the new Q7 is a leader in connectivity and technology.
One of the best advancements in connection technology in Audi vehicles is the ability to use your compatible smartphone's operating system as the interface of the MMI, giving you access to select apps and streaming services. This can make using the MMI interface much the same as you currently use your smartphone for accessing music, navigation, and other applications. To connect, the vehicle must be stationary with the ignition on. Your compatible iPhone must be connected with a certified Apple Lightning cable to the USB port in the console. Some aftermarket cables may not be able to handle the data transfer necessary for CarPlay to work properly. Apple CarPlay features work only through the cable connection. While connected, CarPlay replaces the features you would have had with a Bluetooth connection. You will then see a connection prompt on the MMI screen. Using the control knob, select Activate Apple CarPlay and review and respond to the other prompts as necessary, such as the agreement for data transfer. If your phone is locked, you have the option to permit access to Apple CarPlay on your phone without using the passcode. The MMI display will then go directly to Apple CarPlay. Once connected, your MMI will display your available apps. Select them using the main control knob. You can move forward and back through the available apps by turning the control knob. You can also jump to the top of the list by shifting the control knob up. You can also move through extra pages of apps by shifting the knob right or left. Select an app by pressing the control knob. Within an app, you can use the control knob to move through application selections. Once you have selected an application, you can return to the main screen by pressing and holding the back button. To use Siri as your digital assistant, press and hold the talk button on the steering wheel until you hear a tone. Then say a command to Siri.
Siri, what will the weather be tomorrow?
It's looking good for tomorrow, with a high temperature of 82 degrees.
You can use Siri to make and receive calls, send and receive text messages, set reminders, get turn-by-turn navigation, listen to music, explore Apple Maps, and many of the functions you would normally do with your iPhone. It's simply a matter of telling Siri what you want.
Where's the nearest gas station?
Searching. The closest one I see is...
When using Apple CarPlay as your navigation system, you will access Apple Maps for route guidance to a specific address or types of places and points of interest.
Give me directions to 3800 Hamlin Road, Auburn Hills, Michigan.
Getting directions to 3800 West Hamlin Road, Auburn Hills.
After Siri has confirmed your destination, you may have the option to choose different routes. Choose a route, then select Start to begin route guidance. To use features in the header bar, turn the knob to the option you want, such as Zoom in or Zoom out, Audio, Overview, and En route guidance, and press to select. Other functions of CarPlay are simple and intuitive, as they function the same as your iPhone. To make a call, simply tell Siri who you want to call from your address book.
Call home.
Calling home.
If you have accessed another MMI function while in Apple Carplay, and you want to return to the CarPlay display, press the menu button. Then turn the control knob and select Apple CarPlay. Apple CarPlay remains active in the background even while using MMI functions. If a device is not properly connected, or if you're connected to a device not capable of CarPlay functions, when you select the Audi smartphone interface, you will receive a prompt indicating this. You can then select the Connection Manager. You will see a list of available devices and their status. Find your iPhone and select it. CarPlay will now be displayed. To disconnect from Apple CarPlay, simply unplug the cable. Or if you want to leave your phone connected, but disconnect electronically, select the main menu, then Settings, then choose Connection Manager. Find your device in the list and deselect it by removing the checkmark. Your system will now revert to Audi MMI functions. With the Audi smartphone interface using Apple CarPlay, you have the best of both worlds. A comprehensive set of applications and media connectivity features built into the MMI, along with the portability and familiarity of your iPhone's operating system and select apps. This is Audi technology working the way you want it to. One of the best advancements in connection technology in Audi vehicles is the ability to use your own compatible phone as the operating system of the MMI, giving you access to select apps and streaming services. This helps make using the interface more intuitive, since you use it in much the same way you currently use your smartphone for accessing music, navigation, and other applications. Before beginning a connection to a compatible Android phone, you must first download the Android Auto app from the Google Play Store. To connect, the vehicle must be stationary with the ignition on. Your Android smartphone must be connected with a manufacturer-approved cable to the USB port in the console. Aftermarket cables may not be able to handle the data transfer necessary for Android Auto to work properly. Once connected, you will see a connection prompt in the MMI. Press the control knob to activate Android Auto and respond to other prompts as necessary, such as the agreement for data transfer. Also, respond to prompts on your smartphone as necessary, including access to directories and messages. Finally, accept the safety disclaimer in the MMI. When Android Auto activates for the first time, you can watch a brief tutorial on the available features. Turn the control knob to progress through the pages. It provides a nice overview of using Android Auto. Once the setup is complete, the Android Auto homepage will appear with the basic function icons in the lower edge of the frame. Shift the control knob down to access the functions, and turn the knob to select navigation, phone, audio, or Audi MMI functions. The circle in the middle provides you with information about active apps and location-based data. Press to select a function. To use Google Voice, press and hold the talk button on the steering wheel until you hear a confirmation tone. Then speak your command.
What is the weather forecast for tomorrow?
Tomorrow's forecast for Winter Park is 84 degrees and partly cloudy.
You can use Google Voice to make and receive calls, send and receive text messages, set reminders, get turn-by-turn navigation, listen to music, explore Google Maps, and any of the functions you would normally do with your Android. It's simply a matter of telling Google what you want.
Where is the nearest gas station?
When using the Android Auto navigation system, you will access Google Maps for route guidance to a specific address or types of places and points of interest.
Give me directions to 3800 Hamlin Road, Auburn Hills.
Other functions of Android Auto are simple and intuitive. To make a call, simply tell Google who you want to call from your phone's contact directory.
Call home.
If you want to call a number that isn't in your contact directory, you can enter it manually using the speller, or take advantage of the Audi touchpad to write the numbers with your fingertip, as you would in the native MMI system. To access music, press the talk button, wait for the tone, and say what you want to hear. You do not need to select the app first.
Play freestyle.
You can also control tracks verbally.
Play next track.
You can also pause and resume music playback simply by tapping the touchpad or the control knob. The Audi console interface provides you with additional ways to access features. Shift the control knob left to open settings within an app. To start voice recognition, shift it to the right. You can access your other audio apps within the audio selection by shifting the control knob down. This will show your available audio apps like Pandora, Spotify, Audible, and any others that you have residing on your phone. If you have accessed another MMI function while in Android Auto and want to return to the Android Auto display, press the menu button, then turn the control knob and select Android Auto. Android Auto remains active in the background even while using MMI functions. If a device is not properly connected, or if you're connected to a device not compatible with Android Auto functions, when you select the Audi smartphone interface, you will receive a prompt indicating this. You can then select the Connection Manager. You will see a list of available devices and their status. Find your Android phone and select it. Android Auto will now be displayed. To disconnect from Android Auto, simply unplug the cable. Or if you want to leave your smartphone connected but disconnect it electronically, select the main menu, then Settings, then choose Connection Manager. Find your device in the list and deselect it by removing the checkmark. Your system will now revert to Audi MMI functions. With the Audi smartphone interface, using Android Auto, you can have the best of both worlds, a comprehensive set of applications and media connectivity features built into the MMI, along with the portability and familiarity of your compatible smartphone's operating system. This is Audi technology at work.